Once upon a time, in a land where dreams took flight, there lived a tiny hummingbird named Hattie. With her iridescent feathers and swift wings, she was the darling of the forest. However, despite her beauty, Hattie was known for something else. She had the biggest heart in the whole forest. In this same forest, there resided a grumpy old tortoise named Theo. Theo was the exact opposite of Hattie. He was slow, grumpy, and always found a reason to complain. He hardly had any friends and preferred to stay alone in his shell. One day, as Hattie was zipping around the forest, she noticed Theo looking sadder than usual. His head was tucked far into his shell, and he seemed to be ignoring the world. Hattie, being the compassionate bird she was, decided to find out what was wrong. She fluttered over to Theo and asked, "Theo, why are you looking so gloomy today?" Theo grumbled, "I've lost my favorite stone. It was shiny and smooth, and it was the only thing that made me happy." Hattie's heart ached for the old tortoise. She decided to help him find his precious stone. She asked all the animals in the forest if they had seen Theo's stone, but no one had. Despite the setback, Hattie did not lose hope. She searched high and low, from the tallest trees to the deepest rivers, but the stone was nowhere to be found. Days turned into weeks, and Hattie was growing weary. But she remembered Theo's sad face and knew she could not give up. One day, as she was flying over the sparkling river, she saw something shiny at the bottom. Without wasting a moment, she dove into the river and emerged with a smooth, shiny stone in her beak. She rushed back to Theo, her heart pounding with excitement. "Theo, look! I found your stone!" she chirped, dropping the stone in front of him. Theo peered at the stone, and his face lit up with joy. "Hattie, you found it! Thank you so much!" he exclaimed, his voice filled with gratitude. From that day forward, Theo was no longer the grumpy tortoise he used to be. He became more friendly and started to appreciate the beauty of the forest. All thanks to Hattie, the tiny hummingbird with the biggest heart. And so, our story comes to an end. But it leaves us with a valuable lesson. It teaches us that no matter how small or insignificant we may think we are, we all have the power to bring joy and happiness to others. It's not about how big or strong you are, but how big your heart is. Remember, a little act of kindness can change someone's day or even their life. So let's strive to be like Hattie, spreading love and kindness wherever we go.